All right, today we're going to take a guided tour of one of your body's most amazing and honestly often overlooked systems. We're talking about the biliary system. Think of it like a hidden superhighway inside you that's just absolutely crucial for digesting the food we eat.
So, here's the game plan. First, we're going to look at the big picture, like why is this hidden network so essential? Then, we'll hit the production plant, which is the liver. After that, we'll check out the storage reservoir, the gallbladder. We'll trace the delivery route through all these bile ducts, and finally, we'll see how it all comes together for its number one job, digesting fats.
Okay, so let's dive right in. To really appreciate how brilliant this system is, we first got to understand the big problem our body has to solve with, well, every single meal.
So, just think about it for a second. You've just polished off a great meal, right? Maybe it's pizza, maybe some fries, heck, even a healthy avocado toast. What do they all have in common? Fats, which, by the way, are essential for our bodies. But here's the question. How on earth does our digestive system, which is mostly water, break down and absorb all that oil and fat?
Well, it turns out our body has this incredibly elegant solution. It's called the biliary system. And you can think of it like this sophisticated internal factory combined with a high-speed delivery network, all designed for one critical job, to tackle those fats and make them something your body can actually use.
So where does this whole operation kick off? Let's take a trip to the factory floor, the massive production plant where our key ingredient gets made, and that is the liver.
Okay, the star of the show here is a substance called bile. Now, the absolute best way to think about bile is like a powerful biological detergent. Seriously, its main job is to grab those big, clumpy globules of fat and just smash them down into tiny microscopic droplets that your body can then easily absorb. And you have to appreciate the sheer scale of this operation. Your liver isn't some small-time producer. It is an absolute powerhouse. Get this, it churns out nearly a full liter of this stuff every single day. Just think about that for a second. That's a massive amount of work happening inside you right now, completely on autopilot. It's incredible. Okay, so if the liver's making all this bile around the clock, but let's be real, we're not eating fatty foods 24/7, right? So the body needs a clever way to manage the supply. So where does all that extra bile go when it's not needed right away?
Well, say hello to the gallbladder. It's this small, kind of pear-shaped organ that's tucked right underneath the liver. Its main job? To act as a holding tank. It just collects and stores bile in between meals, keeping it ready to go for when you need it most.
But here's the thing. The gallbladder is way more than just a simple storage tank. It's also a refinery. See, the bile that comes straight from the liver is kind of dilute, so the gallbladder gets to work concentrating